Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen. Here, greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this, another brand new day. Yes, indeed. Stressed like that because in a comment a little bit ago, someone had said, you ever notice how you actually sound like the G-Man in the Half-Life series? Not the weird pitching and inflection, but just the general rhythm of your speech. And so I'd been just practicing talking like the G-Man lately. I did a terrible job there, but it was like I was actually thinking about it on my walk. And it was like, you know what? That's actually, I can see that. I have odd rhythm patterns so that I can stress certain words and the way that I talk and such. It's that, yeah, I can see that. Minus the odd pitch inflection and weird, pausing in mid-word, like it's, well, we know it's hard for people to do things like that. It's aside from the fact that I don't do that, it's like, yeah, I do the weird stopping and then waiting to pop in the word for greater emphasis on that. So, yeah, I can see that. I mean, I'm definitely more expressive physically, but anyway, though, the weather is weird, of course. Last night, I went walkies, full 6-mile walk, Walmart and back. I checked outside, it had been fine. Went out to go walkies, and it was raining. So I had grabbed my travel umbrella because I didn't know if it was going to be raining or not. Went back in, grabbed my full-sized umbrella, and within 5 minutes, it had stopped raining entirely. So for my 2-hour walk, I carried my useless umbrella with me. Nice and heavy. It's awkward because I don't want to grab it in the middle. I've munged up umbrellas by doing that without thinking about it. Because if you just grab your umbrella in the middle, then you're getting your skin oils and, cast off skin cells inside the nylon mesh of the umbrella, and when you do that where you've got your skin oils and that, it's compromised the waterproofing / water resistance of the material of your umbrella. And so when you just like if you hang on to an umbrella in the middle where the material of the umbrella is, unless it's plastic, if it's solid plastic, don't worry about that. But if you've got like those nylon mesh, or they're just a thin fabric, but they're water resistant, your skin oils mung that up. So you don't want to just grab it in the middle and get your skin oils all in it, because water just runs right through it then. So I can't grab it over the actual covering of the umbrella part, so I got to carry it by the handle, but the handle's at the end, and you don't want to break it because these days they make everything so cheap. I mean, they always have, but when you buy something cheap, it's cheap for a reason. And so you got to be careful not to break it. But if you got to carry it up near the handle so you don't mung it up, then it's all off balance. And if it's a big, long umbrella over 1 meter in length, then you're... it's always fun. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It was just mildly annoying. Thumbs up for that. Past that, not been doing a whole lot. I've just been thinking of story stuff and thinking of my hamsters and watching videos and all sorts of just regular person things that aren't involved in great projects. I mean, I don't have any real great projects going on aside from make it through each day and try not to become homeless one more day. Vocal cords were actually hurting on each of those dips. Fun. One thing I do have to check with my primary care provider, that's what it was. I have to check with my primary care provider. I got a mole on my back now that's changed color. It's become quite dark. and it's really, really itchy back where that mole is now. So my grandfather had skin cancers removed several times. While I don't go out into the sun, I can't really check on that on my own to make sure it's safe. So I gotta go in. It's only gonna cost me to get there and come back. And if I can get the actual VA system to give me a ride there and back as well, then boy, that would really help. Because with my disabilities and all that, when inside the veteran system, I don't pay for doctor visits. I don't pay for hospital visits. I don't pay for procedures. I only pay for my medications. And so that's good. That's really good. So, whenever something has to be done, I don't have to worry about that. Thank God. I mean, the last time that I went in and I had 20 polyps removed out of my colon after my last colonoscopy. Yeah, thank God I didn't have to pay for that. That would have been super expensive. Ugh. But it works out that way. I can't remember even now why I brought that up. I've just been talking about this, that, and the other. I'm very tired. The night before, I had gone to bed a little bit late. It was about 12:15 when I finally rolled over onto my side so that I can get to sleep. Approximately 45 minutes, an hour later, one of my housemates sneezed. And I woke up in their sneeze going, what? Oh, that was one of them sneezed. It's 1:30, and I was now wide awake. So I didn't really sleep that night. All day yesterday. Last night, nobody sneezed, but I woke up again really early, close to 1:30, after going to bed around midnight-ish. So once again, I flip-flopped back and forth, side to side, until I hurt too much and I was just too bored lying in bed and finally got up. So I'm finding it much more difficult to think properly, and my sincere apologies. Insomnia and kind of does that when you're really super tired. Hopefully, I can actually, if I start feeling tired, in fact, I should probably get a time set up to go do this and then go lie down and take a nap at some point today. Because yesterday, I fell asleep again for a little while in here in my chair. I can't tell if I stop sleeping when I do that. The only time I can tell is when I wake up and like my fingers and my legs are tingling. Then I know I've stopped breathing because I've got the tingling in my extremities from hypoxia, no oxygen. If I got tinnitus or I've got a headache when I wake up, my ears ring when I don't breathe from lack of oxygen. I'll get a headache from lack of oxygen. So if I get any of those things happening after I wake back up, I know that I've just grabbed another handful of straw and thrown it onto the camel's back. And maybe that camel's still standing there nice and healthy today, but it's got a half load of straw on its back, and if I keep throwing it on there, eventually, its knees are gonna buckle, and then heart attack or stroke. And then yesterday, of course, one of the things that happened is my chest just felt bad, really bad. The night before, this had happened as well, where it's just my entire chest from here down to the bottom of my rib cage felt bad. Like, not good bad. Like, oh, maybe if I throw up, my chest will feel like I'm not dying. Or maybe if I do this, it'll stop feeling so terrible. But while a little bit worried about, gosh, am I having a heart attack? I wasn't terribly worried about that because I had a feeling my stomach was a major part of it, because I know from experience with me that I can feel like, oh, I'm going to have a heart attack, and then go burp, and then burp out a bunch of gas, and then, oh, okay, the feeling's gone. I'm not having a heart attack after all, am I? So, yeah, one of the first things I do whenever I feel like, oh, am I having a heart attack? Am I going to do this? Is see if I'm going to burp. And after a long time of feeling terrible, finally when I got up and had to do something, I stopped, reached deep inside me, and then within 5 minutes, I felt absolutely nothing. Zero discomfort at all in my chest. So, stomach issues. But you gotta remember, sometimes that's what actual heart attacks mask themselves as. And the signs and symptoms can be so confusing. Cardiologists, major league cardiologists who have studied this stuff their whole lives, still die themselves by misdiagnosing their own dyspepsia or their own upset stomach as dyspepsia or upset stomach, and they die of a heart attack. So, you know, it happens. Good old, what is the word for it? I am so sorry, I have forgotten the term. It's a tip of my tongue. It's referred. Referred pain is awful. Referred pain is where something hurts, but it doesn't hurt. It presents as something else hurting. And we have so many organs in our gut and our chest that when they hurt, they don't present as them hurting. It hurts somewhere else other than that organ. It hurts somewhere else in your body, not where that organ is. And that's just awful. I mean, that's why heart attacks will present as stomach issues, or will present as, oh, my arm hurts, or will present as all these things because it's referred pain. The thing that's actually in trouble and needing help doesn't hurt, but all the things around it start freaking out. Gotta love that. And you do. I mean, actually, anatomy and physiology of all beings, but, you know, I'm species-centric, I'm human, so I care most about human reactions and all that. Human body, human physiology, our bodies are absolutely freaking amazing. And especially now we're learning the role that just our bones have in keeping our bodies going and keeping us safe from threat. Not so much just, you know, being armor for our internal organs, but our bones control our fight or flight responses. And it's amazing. Absolutely astonishing. Our species, our planet, life on this whole planet is just amazing, and I'm just so sad that our species and it's in the 1%'s single-minded pursuit of profit, and then the purposefully left uneducated 99% arguing amongst themselves to the benefit of the 1% instead of making the 1% stop killing us all. And but politics. One thing I have been thinking of doing is, after watching a whole bunch of these other things like MK and Oz Media and like PM Seymour, guys that'll read actual stuff, they'll read the Reddit lists and then laugh and react to them, instead of being one of these text-to-speech Reddit things where it's just a mindless and accentless recitation of stuff off of a site. I like watching the people who react and laugh like idiots to stuff that's idiotic, as opposed to just, well, look, it's another day on this Reddit and here we are. So, no. But I've been thinking, because I really like to laugh, and I've liked some of these subreddits that they've gone to, and I've been a subreddit lurker, but I've been a Reddit lurker since, well, pretty much since they started up Reddit way those ages ago. So that's a good thing. And I really like laughing. I want to laugh again. I've seen people do these laugh things off there. I've done a laugh thing. I'm going to start doing more of those because I want to laugh. I want to be happy. And I know that other people out there can laugh too and enjoy those as well. So hopefully I'm going to get some of those done here very soon. I didn't do a lot of things to my throat this morning, but I had to smoke cannabis, actual bud. I have a little bit of budget weed here, so my vocal cords are a little bit on the itchy and scratchy side, along with my still being a little sick. I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab. I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I am not actually reading the comments, though I have peripheral vision. If I do manage to accidentally read a comment, I'm going to try and throw the comment on the screen so that people can see what I'm reacting to. Otherwise, I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent comment. The fact is, if you left a comment, thank you very much. If I mispronounce the username, no disrespect is intended, and it's arranged because even though I count in American Sign Language, sorry about that, got a little behind. It's like there was lag between my brain and my hands. I'm with my depression, fibro, and how tired I bloody am. I'm amazed that I can remember that my name is not Reginald P. Farquhar. I think Reginald is easier to say than Rutherford. Anyway, we have Ryan Keller, greatly appreciated, and Dander, thumbs up and thank you. We have Confused Owl, greatly appreciated. Denial, thumbs up and thank you. Kathy Kitscat, greatly appreciated. Sebastian Ferris, thumbs up and thank you. Russian Timing, thumbs up and thank you so much. Glad to see you back. Hopefully you can stick around. I know it's easy to get behind. That's one of the reasons I've been doing less comments, less videos of late, so that I'm not just burying people underneath my output. Random Stuff, thumbs up and thank you. Gunner Death Flame, greatly appreciated. The One Solemnus, thumbs up and thank you. Francis Swab, greatly appreciated. Alex Riley, greatly appreciated. Kevin Taylor, thumbs up and thank you. Raylene Boyette, I'm anywhere close with that name, but thank you very much. And then we have Gummy, thumbs up and thank you. Rocky Beats, greatly appreciated. I'm Temper, thumbs up and thank you. Pandora NYC1, thumbs up and thank you so very much. BLVIZE, greatly appreciated. Liam Mannering, greatly appreciated. Lucy Pogson, greatly appreciated. Adrian Bryan, thumbs up and thank you. Thumbs up and thank you so much. Then we have Krampus, greatly appreciated. And then Jamie's Division, greatly appreciated. Each and every one of you, thank you so very much. You get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people. And even though 95% of all information, contextual information, is lost through text message, as because of, body language is so important during conversation, you still get me out of my head in dealing with real people. Thank you very much. If you check out my various links, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, NearlySeniorCitizen.com. If you can donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron, like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. But if you cannot donate, or you simply do not donate, I do take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest, so thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. Definitely a thumbs up, and if you can hit that bell, that would be very cool. Cool. Definitely a thumbs up. If you could subscribe to the channel, that would be very cool. I just said that. So, I can't remember what I said or didn't say, so I'm going to take it as given that I've said it all properly, even if I haven't. So I've got a Minecraft Monday Part 2 video, because it's not Monday anymore, but I'm Minecraft Monday Part 2. I got that. I'm gonna hopefully get a song mutilation done. Hopefully get one of these reacting to funny stuff on Reddit stuff so I can laugh like an idiot videos. That would be awesome. So I got things I gotta get done. It's raining like the devil out there, so I'm probably not gonna do too much outside. Hard to say. I mean, I'm not really ill, but my sinuses, the first thing that happened when I stood up is thickened up and then immediately started to have blowing my nose. My throat's still itchy and scratchy. I'm feeling kind of burry up here, so yay. But you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very good thing. Have the best day you can.